morning. Getting out my little iron here. We're going to plug this bad boy in and hope I don't blow the power. There we go. Get that warmed up. Morning, Susie. So we left off last week. We had our signatures made pretty much, and now we're just kind of decorating the signatures. But I wanted to show you my Eco Dye paper. So this, funny story, I have this little, it's heavy. I hate having it over my glass mat even. This is pure iron. And I had used it to weigh the papers down because I knew it was going to have rust on it. And it rusted even more, which is great because now I can make more rust. So it gave this really cool impression on this paper. I did not boil the paper at all. All I did was I wet the leaves down with I made a spray solution of the this stuff. Ugh, let me get it. This alum powder, and the instructions are right on it. So this is not a food grade alum, and I sprayed down all the leaves with it and let it just kind of soak in, and then I sprayed down the paper real well with it, and then I just started laying leaves on. And they're just leaves from my yard. Like, some of them you can see the impressions. These are from a silk tree. And these are from, I don't know what that tree is, but I like the way it came out. Same tree, I think. And see how I didn't lay the paper straight, so I ended up with weird lines, which I like. And here was a little washer. The purple is interesting. I think these might be the fig leaves. No, those aren't fig leaves. Those are just regular leaves off a tree. I don't know its name. But got some interesting colors and patterns in there. Might be maple, some sort of maple. I don't know. There's a weird little leaf. And this one was on the bottom of my tray, but it made a cool little thing. I think I'll scan. And then here's some more of that leaf. And yeah, the fig leaves really, this is a fig leaf, but they really didn't come out that great. I probably could have used more weight on it. So I just left them outside in our humid heat for about 5 days. Frankly, I forgot about them. And then I went, just alum and water. Yeah, and I think I poured a little bit of coffee in there. But then I made some more alum solution so that all the paper was covered, and then I weighed the paper down with whatever I could find. Here's some other kind of leaves. And this is just that cheap watercolor paper that I use. And I think it came out really cool. I kind of hate to use it, but I'll make more. It's a process. So there's a video, there's lots of videos on how to do it, and everybody has a different way and different methods. I've never dyed paper other than coffee. I haven't tried avocado dyeing. So today I thought we'd do a couple more pages, and I want to use up my scrap here. And what I have on here is I have a little bit of lunar paste. And I'm interested in seeing what it does, so I had used this the other night to mix, and I think it's worth saving. So I'm gonna just kind of, I don't know if I want to tear or cut. Where's my tear ruler? Got a tear ruler here. Let's just tear some off. And it don't have to be perfect, but I do want it to be kind of straight-ish. Oops. And then get that. So this paper is this Reynolds Kitchen freezer paper that I've had for years because I use it a lot in patterns, like my quilt patterns and stuff like that, to kind of sturdy the paper. Ugh, animal hair. So this stuff makes cool fodder. So, and I'll tell you, I decided that I had this empty Kleenex box, so I decided that I'm going to keep that box for fodder. Scraps, basically. And just stuff them in, and when it gets full, hopefully I'll use them. Just set that aside because I'm not going to spend all this time. Yeah, I'd like to do some pink paper, even though I'm not necessarily a pink person. Let's see, let me rip this one this way. All of a sudden I have the sniffles, just perfect. Sorry. I've gone live three days this week. Getting tired. So I'm just tearing this into more manageable pieces, basically. What? I like grungy. Oh, the eraser paper? Or the avocados? You know, we keep buying them and then I forget to eat them and then they go bad. So I'm going to take one of my signature pages here. One of the plain ones. Do I have any plain ones left in this lot? This one. Oh, and it does happen to be the second one. Oops, I don't want that. Let's get that out of the way. And I'm going to open it out. I dried this paper on top of my Catherine Pooler inks. And look what I got. So I'm going to take a piece of copy paper here. If I can find one. And I'm going to take, let's go, I want to do that one with the lunar paste on it and see what happens once it's wet. So you're going to iron it the shiny side down. And the reason I'm using a piece of copy paper, and hopefully it doesn't stick to the copy paper, is I don't want to get that stuff on my iron. I'm just going to iron it. Get it nice and hot. And that wax, that plastic coating on the back will stick to my paper in a perfect world. Let's see what the lunar paste did. I was hoping it would kind of keep its dimension. It did, sort of. Now we're not completely stuck, but we're getting close. Again, I don't want to get any of that mica on this iron. Not that this iron is used for actual clothes or anything. Nobody irons anymore. That one, and then let's grab my tear roller. Where did I put it? Here it is. So you might think, well, geez, Tracy, that's kind of boring. Let's zhuzh it up a little. Let's grab a stencil. Oh, we'll grab this one since it's on top. Hi, Shirley. And think I'm gonna pull in my Forest Moss ink. I can find it. Where are you? Okay, I know you're here somewhere. There you are. Just gonna kind of set this off to the side here. Grab a brush and just kind of hold it down with my hand. No big deal. Okay, that's enough of that. Kind of hate to waste that, so I think I'll wet it. Wait. There's no theme for it so far. I mean, right now we're just kind of getting pages going. I like the way that came out. Kind of, I don't know. I haven't decided on any kind of theme. So we got that page. Now let's get another. And let me grab one that's more dramatic here. This one here. Try and decide how I want it to go. I mean, while the iron's hot, you gotta strike, right? And this is all lunar paste right there, so that was I called the color bronze, but it looks more kind of coppery. I do too. I tend to gravitate towards animals and plants for my journals and everything else. I think I just like them better than people. I'm getting some good, trying to put some good pressure here so it sticks down. There we go. Got a little bit not ironed right there. Okay, got that one done. Leave the inside plain. Figure out where I had this page. Maybe here. Some pages we're leaving plain. Okay, let's grab another signature here. I don't know what I did with my clip that I was using. I couldn't find this iron this morning. I'm like, how does a person lose a whole iron? Yeah, that's true. That's true about the iron. Getting it done quickly. It depends on how many ironing jobs you've got in the wings there. Okay. Where did my signatures go? Here we go. We'll do the inside of this one. Maybe I'll do it all the way across. I'm going to tear out that white part. At least part of it. Oh, I kind of hate to do it on that page because it's got all those colors on it. Let me do a different page. Well, they all do. All right, we'll do the front page. It doesn't have a bunch of colors on it. Yeah, right? No, I did find my little applicators for my pan pastels, though. I was happy about that. They were there the whole time. I just couldn't see it because they were in this kind of dark cubby. So we're going to make ephemera for this, obviously. Maybe we'll use some already made, but pockets and things like that. Well, look at there. Works for me, I don't mind. No, I don't want to put that directly down because it just melts. I want to make sure it's fairly stuck down. I watched that Woodstock 99 last night. Left pretty angry. I was not happy with the end result of what the producers had to say or not say. I mean, at the original Woodstock, the food was free. Yeah, he probably will. Abraham, yeah, he wants to come organize my stuff. It drives him crazy that I'm disorganized. Let's do some stamping on that. Oh, since I had my entomology stamps out already, let's grab this. Since I've got my forest moss out already, let's grab that. The Gray Man was really good. I really liked it. Okay, so that's a little bit bold. I'm going to tone it down a little. Now, how would I tone that down? Probably with a stencil. Hey, go stand still, iron. At least if you drop that iron on your foot, you're not going to be in the hospital. Woodstock 99, apparently in 1999, the producers of the original Woodstock 1969 decided to put on another Woodstock. It was a money-making venture, just let me say that. That's the way I felt about it. Okay, I'm going to go in with some vintage photo here and just sort of make a transition, if you will. Trying not to get to that sharp edge. I always grab the same stencils. These are my favorites. That's sticking up a little. That's okay. Oops. There's some of my Lunar Pace goobers. Ooh, I had a red one over here. Where are you? The red one won't go well with that page, so I'll save it. I feel like Gold Member. Has anybody seen Gold Member, where he's a nutcase, obviously, and he saves his skin? So disgusting. Alright, where did I put my glue? I'm actually going to glue that down onto that page. Where is my... I put everything away I cleaned up, and that's what happens where I can't find things. Just add that little extra texture. Still kind of want to do something right there. The mica stains are too, they're pretty opaque. Let me grab some. I have a rolly cart that I keep my distress sprays in. Let's grab some pumice stone here. Give it a couple of squirts. And I'm going to go ahead and use my iron to dry that. Since it's hot in here, spot that was coming up. And you can always add glue if it's coming up if you want to. Uh-oh. Oh no, I messed up my goober. Oh well, such is life. Alright. I'm gonna kind of just leave that to dry. Oh, look what happened to the other side. That's so stinking cool. Alright, let's carry on with this side. La la la. Alright. I've got this. This is a, I want to say it's a Stampendous. I have some vintage Stampers Anonymous. I think Tracy Schultz gave them to me. They belong to her sister. So cool. Let's grab some archival. And I'm going to go in. I think I'll see how it does with speckled egg, just out of curiosity. It's not going to be very dark, which is fine. Still needs some sort of transition there. That's the main thing, is when you're doing something like this, at least for me, I can't have just cut-offs. I have to have a transition of some sort. And I need to blow my nose. Bear with me here, so I'll quit sniffling. Oh, that crackle stamp? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see here. What do I want to transition with? What I have here. I first try to grab the stuff that I have on hand. You guys. So I bought this nun stamp. I think I showed you, maybe I didn't. And I was thinking I might do a Halloween with this, and I just hope nobody strikes me down dead. Because I want to do some evil things with it. Oh, God. I'm over here looking through my stuff. It might be a good transition here. I know, right? My favorite scary movies almost always involve nuns or priests. Let's use one of these. So I keep my favorite Tim Holtz stamps in this. The rest of them are in a bin. Because these, you know, I want to buy more, but at the same time, I want to keep my money and buy this kind of stuff. So, you think about color-wise. If I want to use that red goober, I need to do kind of a red. And I do. Oh, y'all. Yeah, okay. I have an idea here. Brains. Function. Now that red is going to be more of a cool red. But you know what? I mean, why not use Simon's ink, right? I have it. I don't have to use Tim Holtz ink. I can use any ink I want. That is a die cut. This is, this I bought with the Hero Arts last month. I think it was last month. They had a grunge release. That's where I got that stamp with the writing, which I have no idea which way that writing's supposed to go. So I just keep it pretty random. All right, let's see if I got enough ink on here. It's hard to tell because it's a red rubber stamp. All right, going in for the transition here. Okay. Now, check this out. Where did I put them? Okay. This new color, this fortune teller. Oh, Lord. It's to die for. No, I don't want to put it on here, though. I know, I'm crazy, right? I want to do the... Where's this other one? Crooked Broomstick from last year. Still my favorite. Yeah, it's a good stamp. Oh, you mean the one with the writing on it? Well, I pretty much buried. See what I said that mean? This stuff's kind of opaque. That's okay. Okay, we got the inside. And remember, we're going to be putting pockets and, you know, all kinds of stuff basically covering our work, but that's okay. You know what? I just got these, to me, these look like feathers. I know they're tree branches, but they look to me like feathers, so I'm doing feathers. Just want to think about how I want to place this, where I want to put my ink. So I want to put my ink right in here. I wonder if you spray it on a block and add water, if you can make it a yeah, like a splatter. Or you're talking about the Simon Hurley ink. I'm lost. Let's go in very subtle here with, oh God, subtle is not in my vocabulary. fact, I'm going to go the opposite of subtle, and I'm going to go with aged mahogany. And I'm just going to rub it on in and around here, just around the center portion. So we'll do a little aged mahogany, and we'll do a little walnut stain, ground espresso. Change my mind. All right, let's see what we get. What do we get, Simon? Yeah, we should use that crackle stamp for sure. Oh, cool. I love it. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Diana Voss, those fluffy water reed things. Or even like wheat. I don't know. I had a patient, I used to work in a day treatment facility. I was a manager for mental health. And I had a patient, she wove me out of wheat this whole braided thing of wheat stalks. She said it was like a symbol of friendship or something like that. I thought it was cool. I almost don't want to do anything else to this except for I think it needs some gold. I love gold. So I'll go to my standard. So I use this is Delicata. And I'm going to put my red goober on there too. I'm just going to put a drop here. Spray some water. And grab my fan brush. And gold that bad boy up. Let's see, I think we can use some gold in here too. Let's see if I can do it without making a giant mess. I just hate wasting my gold ink. I want to use it. A big old chunk of it there in fact. Let's do some lines too. Sort of media marks, if you will. It's not paint, it's ink. It's Delicata. It's the refill for the golden glitz. I have paint, but I really like, this dries fast. And it's ink. So there's that page. All right, and I'm not gonna put that back in the signature until it's dry. So let me just make sure it's with its signature. And oh yeah, I really want this goober on here. Let me put it kind of up high a little bit because probably there'll be a pocket or something. I'll put it right there. Smush the block down on a page. Which block? Oh, okay, good idea. Great idea. Let's do that. Let's do that right here on this page. Right here. I'll just even wipe a little bit. I don't mind. Oh, that was such a great idea. Never thought of that. Okay. Let's glue down my goober. Yeah, it is actually. It's my Monday. You guys know that already. Now, what I want to do here, since I got gold splatters, is I want to clean them immediately off my pad here. Normally, I'm going to have a piece of paper under here, but I didn't realize that I was going to be splattering until I started. This cleans up really easy and nice. I imagine alcohol ink and stuff like that would stain it though. And eventually even my thinner ones, this is the same material as my thin ones. It's a little bit slipperier, but still it grips. And the bottom stays gripped. A globber goober. All right. So yeah, those pages look weird, and that's the whole point. The whole point. It actually is almost dry. It's still just a little damp right here, so I just don't want to. Luckily, it's a front and back page, so I'll clip them together on the dry part. If I can find my clip that I had for it. Ah, la la la. Oh, there's one. I keep wondering where all these are. They're all clipped to a bunch of signatures. Where's my Dollar Tree ones? Here it is. Oh, that's gorgeous with the gold on it. All right, let's get that one out of the way. I used mine this morning, Melissa. I really like it. I have one in my Misty and one in my Mini Misty, and I made. If you guys were with me last night, I swatched the new and compared to the old last year's mica stains, and I used it this morning to make all these bugs. Because I bought the, I bought the whole chapter 3 release, let's admit it. And I want to do specimens Halloween, and I want to do some Christmas ones too, but there's this, look at this bug. Isn't he gorgeous? Ugh. So I just basically laid the dyes out where I thought the colors would work with the bugs, and then drew around the bugs so that I could cut it out, because I wanted to use the the cutout part as a template. That's just all the colors so far of the Halloween series. I didn't even pull out my Christmas ones yet. Well, I mean, they're sitting over there, but I mean for this, it's kind of hard to pick them up with no nails. I just don't want to smoosh them. Yeah, I'm gonna make specimen slides with them. Yes, thank you. Yes, I love the bugs. Yeah, so the scrapbook.com sticky mat worked wonderfully to hold down everything, and then I have it on top of one of my silicone mats. All right, back to business here. And junk journaling is messy. Obviously, let's grab, I think this is one we just did, so let's move it onto the other side. Drop that, okay. Let's grab another. See, here's one of the other ones I did, so I actually don't need one in this one. All right. Yeah, I did. I bought the whole set. I still have the 12 by 12. I don't know how I'm going to use it. Okay, I think I want to utilize that part. 80% humidity. Is it raining? Yeah, I got the email from, I buy a lot from scrapbook.com, especially since they give away cool free stuff. But I would still buy, you know, especially with that special pricing, I would definitely still buy the clear mats. I wanted to try them. I want to keep all that. Let me rip this side, it's easier to tear. Okay, and I think I will edge this. Hi, Bitty Penny. Hi. Well, we love you too. And I'm just using whatever I happen to grab. That's pretty much how I roll. Just put some color down on it. Let's pick a page out of here. This one looks pretty plain. I think I want to make this part of an inside spread. Yay. Oh, I see what you're saying. The lakes make it humid. I don't know what makes it humid here, just being in the south, I guess. I mean, we typically used to get like 52 inches of rain a year. Now it's not so much. It seems to be more. Let me get a drink of coffee here. I'm sure my coffee's cold by now. Do they not have any retailers in Australia, or even like online retailers that would sell that kind of stuff? Diane? I mean, I think this should be like international. That one went down nicely. Oh, look at there. I got an imprint from the ink. It's okay. I don't see any lunar paste on this one. There's a little bit right there, so I'll avoid that. Let's fold that in half so that I've got my half point. And see where it pulls up. And I'm going to go ahead and glue down where it pulled up. I used to, when I made quilts, oh, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff I did with glue. Just to make my life easier. And then also, I've been known to glue my hems. And then just, you know, wash it, just like washable glue. Let's see here. This one is still pretty loose. Let's get some more heat to it. Set the cup on the iron. It'll melt though. That's my Verizon cup. I don't want that to melt. And I think I'll let this, no, I don't want it to roll up. I want you down. Okay. Oh, I like that. I do. I don't know that I want to do anything else to it, but I think I might. I think I might just kind of expand it out like that. And how, and how, and how. I mean, I could put some texture in here. That'd be cool. Oh, got you. So you bought from Ranger. I really wish that matte texture paste. Let me see. I'm trying to find my crackle texture paste. I want to use the. I don't want to use the opaque one or the translucent one. I want to use the opaque one. And let's see here. think I'll do it through a stencil. Where did I put my stencils? They're over here in this pile somewhere. I want this type of shape in there. Yeah, I think I do. Oh my gosh, is it already time for Stamp-tember? Oh my gosh, killing me, Smalls. All right, so how do I want this to go? I think I want to go kind of like that. This we'll have to set aside to dry. I'm going to go a little higher on this one. What do you do, Melissa? I see you saying you're going back to work. What do you do? See, save that. Let's get this off of here. I'm gonna set this over here, and I'm going to, let me see, I don't have anything for water in here, so I'm gonna have you talk amongst yourself here for a moment while I go put this in some water. Oh, here we go, I found something. But I probably don't have enough water to fill it. Let's see here. This is what I did my Eco Dye paper in. All I want to do is just keep it wet until after. So I'll just throw a paper towel on there. Hope for the best. This I can clean off. Hope I don't wreck my stencil. Oh, that's awesome, Melissa. I always wanted to be a 911 dispatcher because I'm calm under pressure. Maybe. Maybe not. So this one, I'm gonna need it to dry for a good hour. Simply because, well, it's crackle paste and I want it to crackle. You know what, let's throw some, since we have to wait for it to dry anyway, let's throw some, this stuff on it. Let's see here. I've got, hopefully it hasn't dried too much to do it. This is peel paint, I think. And just kind of trying to match up the colors. This is Rusty Hinge. It'll either work or it won't. trash can and jiggle that around. See where it sticks and where it doesn't stick. See, some of it's already drying because I did such a thin coat. All right, we're gonna set that aside and let it dry. We'll see how we go on that. All right, I think I just have one more signature to do here. Oh, that's part of this, is part of that, okay. Oh, maybe I got them all. Did I get them all? Nope, one more. Right, I agree, Melissa. You really need to be 100% to be able to give 100%. All right, we'll do the outside page of this one. And do that. So I'm running low on my goobery stuff that has actual, you know, that one is a little bit much for me. Too many colors. I know. Said no one ever, right? All right, let's go this one. And I'm just gonna tear it the old-fashioned way here. Maybe I want it to be able to open like whole nother page. How would that work? So, I'm not going to iron that one. I'm going to shut my iron off now and let it cool off. Let's do something to this because it's way too plain. Let's grab, I've got these words. I think this is another Stampendous one. Let's do those words in did I already use the peeled paint? Yeah. I'm looking at my Simon ink pads. Doom and Viper. Okay, that changed everything, right? Just that little bit of writing. Keeping the Viper. Let's do a little bit of checkerboard here and there. See, a lot of these stamps that I frequently use, I keep them right next to me. Like, why not, right? There's nobody that says that I have to dig them out every time I want them. Let's go ahead and use this one too. I don't want to do that one in red. Let's do that one in slippery when wet. You can barely see it, but that's okay. And then I'm going to darken up my edges here. So let me see here. I've got a piece of this paper here so it doesn't soak through. And let me do that with walnut stain. wants to clog up on me. It's not really clogging, it just doesn't want to pick up air. And I don't want the overspray, so I'm going to water that down. And probably pretty much everything we just stamped is going to go blurry because it's all water-based ink. Now this is very flimsy while it's soaking wet. Kind of wipe up here, and I'm just going to flip this over. See what's going to happen here is if I flip it over and I lay it down on a piece of paper, and then I lay another piece of copy paper over it, it's going to reinforce that. I know I turned off my iron, but it's still hot. And if it doesn't stick, that's fine. I'm just wanting to flatten it down. Okay, good. It didn't really stick. There we go. Now that's just weird, so I need to fix the writing because I messed it up by spraying. Where did I put my little writing stamp? Here she is. And let's do that. Go ahead and do that in this Viper. Same as I had it, just basically reinforcing what I already did. Hi Sharon, I'm glad. Oh, I'm so sorry you're sick with COVID. Hi Pam, how's the Stamp-A-Way going? Hope you guys are having fun. So I wanted to get this on here somehow. I'm just not sure how I want it to function. I think I'm just going to have it decorative here. I need to turn my iron back on. Yeah, I pretty much lost most of my, I'm just going to try and go around the lunar paste here best I can. All right. So we got some of that spare scrap paper onto one, at least one on each signature in our journal, and that's what we have for today. So next week we'll continue to sort of decorate the pages with flat type decorations, and then following we'll start making ephemera and putting it all together. So who knows how long this series will be, but primary school camp, yeah, I would love to attend some sort of a retreat like that. And in fact, I got invited to go to a retreat in Helen, Georgia on the 19th this month, but I just can't get away from work. I already am taking off a Saturday to go to downtown Huntsville to do a an overdose awareness rally. So I'm already taking time off work for that, and then not only that, I don't know if I feel like driving all the way to Georgia. I don't know if my body can do it. I can't sit that long without, I can sit for about an hour or so, and then I have to get up. And then, we've got Mike's truck, which is a 2005, and, I feel like if anything was to happen, it would be a huge expense for us. So, I won't be going, but I will be watching from afar because the store owner, Melanie, is hosting it, and who's going to be there. I found out that Alex from Hedgehog Hollow might be there. And gosh, I can never think of her name, but she is a physics designer, and she does journals and stuff. Somebody knows her name. What is her name? She makes, dies to cut out journals and books and things like that. Anyway, whatever her name is, she's going to be there. And it's a 3-day retreat, and Helen, Georgia is where the Cabbage Patch Doll Hospital is. And it's called Helen Alpine, so it's a little kind of like barbarian touristy village. They're going to do waterfall hikes and all kinds of fun stuff like that too, so it's not just going to be crafty. I'm so glad that you're having fun, Pam, at Stamp Away. That's awesome. One of these days, something will come close enough for me to go locally, but not anytime soon, I don't think. All right, guys, I gotta go get myself together and get ready for work. Thank you for coming this morning. I appreciate everyone. I'm really excited that we're starting on another journal, and we don't really have a direction. Since this is kind of a group thing, if anybody thinks of any themes that they might want to see, do let me know in the comments below, because I'm open to suggestion always. Oh yes, thank you, Melissa. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Y'all have a good weekend. Have fun at Stamp Away or at home or whatever you do in your life. Bye-bye.